I think we have to step away from the idea that, you know what, because you played 20 years in the NBA, I'm going to take your word for it.
But
for a 6 to 8 year stretch, him and LeBron were battling for who was the best player in the game. And the youngest MVP, I would be surprised if at some point he's going to get in. All MVPs get in.
I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of letting people think they got a chance. This is my show. This is my camera. I run it all.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to Outside the Playbook. I watched Derrick Rose retirement ceremony on YouTube. The next suggested video was the video with Reggie Miller doing nothing but capping. Like there's no end to the amount of cap that was in this clip. So we gonna watch. I'm gonna let you watch it and I'm gonna react to it because I got a few things I need to point out.
Rose got his jersey retired. Is he going to the Hall of Fame?
I would be surprised if he doesn't. He will be the only MVP not to be in the Hall of Fame.
Man, if he didn't get hurt,
is he a first ballot? I doubt he'll be first ballot.
Wait. Pay attention to what was said. Pay attention. He said, well, if he didn't get hurt, though, you can't do that. We're not talking about what ifs. We're talking about was. Question is he a Hall of Fame player? The answer is no. I'm going to prove why in just a minute, but I need you to hear what Reggie said in full.
At some point.
But
for a 6 to 8 year stretch, him and LeBron were battling for who was the best player in the game. And the youngest MVP.
Now, I want you to hear it again. All right, I'm going to play it again.
For a 6 to 8 year stretch, him and LeBron were battling for who was the best player in the game. And the youngest.
All right, now, I'm going to do something. I'm going to show you the first 8 years of LeBron James, the first 8 years of Derrick Rose. The reason being is if we went 8 years for 8 years, that would include 2008 from LeBron to 2016, which would include the two scariest versions of LeBron James we have ever seen. It's not even fair in this conversation. So I'm going to stick to the first 8 years of both of their careers. Check this out, okay? Clearly, there's no comparison here. There's no comparison at all. 28, 7 and 7, 1.7.8. 19, 4 and 6. That's not even comparable. What are we having a conversation about, Reggie? Where does this conversation come in at? Now, yes, fairness, you said for a 6 to 8 year span. That includes both of them, right? Let's look at this, okay? Now, this is all NBA first team selections 2008 to 2016. LeBron James, 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 LeBron James. Okay? Every single year, LeBron was all NBA first team from 08 to 2016. Okay. So where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. That one time Derrick Rose was all NBA first team, 2011. That's certainly comparable, right? Let's go 8-1. Okay, next clip. This is the MVP conversation from 2008 to 2016. This is usually the conversation a lot of people point to when they say we're trying to figure out who the best player in the world really is. When you look at Nikola Jokic and Giannis, they're trading first and second place and third place in the MVP discussion for the past, 6+ years, right? You should see the same thing from D Rose and LeBron James. 2008, nothing. 2009, nothing. 2010, nothing. 2011, he got an MVP award. 2012, he got 11th. 2013, 2014, nothing for the rest of his career. One top 10 finish, and he happened to win that year. You look at LeBron, 4th, first, third, first, second, third. The man only finished below top 3 one time, and he got 4th. Why are we having conversations that aren't real? Let's talk about the next clip. We're going to go skill for skill because, again, I said we're just talking about the first 8 years of the career. The first 8, just to be fair to Derrick Rose, because I'm not even going to talk about the scary man that we seen in 2013. Shout out to my Miami Heat. I'm not going to talk about the 2016 LeBron James. That's a whole different animal y'all don't want to talk about. So we're going to keep it fair. Shooting, LeBron. Handles, Derrick Rose. That's obvious. Passing, LeBron. Defense, LeBron. Rebounding, LeBron. IQ, LeBron. Clutch, it can go either way. Derrick Rose was a dog come clutch time situations. And we got to see it play out both sides of it when they went against Chicago, when Cleveland versus Chicago in the playoffs 2015, right? Why are we romanticizing something that is not real? We're doing it so much so to the point that we're saying things that absolutely have no base in facts. But I'm going to let him finish, though. I'm going to let him finish. I got some other things that I want to point out.
MVP, I would be surprised if at some point he's going to get in. All MVPs get in.
Man, he was a thing.
I've said this on numerous occasions when I first started on this side of the aisle and calling games. I would pay. I would have paid to watch him play. He was so electrifying, and his demeanor, because he wasn't one of those cocky kind of guys, but he exuded confidence.
The silent assassin.
And it just permeated because he let the other guys, because Joakim Noah was the guy who was like cocky and flashy, doing all the talking. And Luol Deng was, quiet, kind of like D Rose. Coach Thibs just had those guys. Oh, man, I would have paid.
Oh, also want to point out, Tibbs is the reason that his career basically turned out the way it did. Let's talk about that. Let's have an honest conversation about Tibbs killing careers.
Money to watch Derrick Rose. He was that electrifying.
And it's weird to say this.
Now, him being an electrifying player, somebody that you would pay to go see play basketball, does not equate to a Hall of Fame career. Let's have this conversation. Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, are they having Hall of Fame careers? No. Let's put it into a different perspective. Jamal Crawford and Lou Williams may not ever get into the Hall of Fame. I bet you can compare their career numbers to Derrick Rose. The only thing he has that they don't, 1 MVP, 3 All-Stars. That is it. You can compare their points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, percentages, all of it. The only thing he has that they don't is an MVP award and 3 All-Stars. You're saying that is the difference between them guys making the Hall of Fame and him, even though they had longer careers and better stats in a lot of senses. Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? And this conversation is about to get weird.
That he may mean more to Chicago because he was local than Michael Jordan. Like, Jordan gave you the titles, gave you all of that, but Derrick Rose, local, one of your own, and becoming a league MVP and, a Hall of Famer.
Born and bred.
Yeah.
And at some point, that's why LeBron was so loved and then became so hated, because he was born and bred in Ohio, played high school and was obviously drafted by them. And then they felt betrayal when.
All right. We're not going to talk about LeBron in that sense, but comparing Michael Jordan and what he did in his career, MVPs, 5 of them, 6 championships, 6 finals MVPs, a dynasty, means more to the organization or the city. Because I bet you ask anybody in the organization, say, you know what? Would you rather have Derrick Rose's 1 MVP or Michael Jordan's 6 championships? You tell me what they would have. Mike's 6 or Derrick Rose's 1. The math doesn't make sense. Now, you talk about the city, fine. The community, fine. Those things are separate when you're discussing a Hall of Fame career. But hey, y'all let me know in the comments. Am I tripping or not? Should Derrick Rose be a Hall of Famer? Get this video a like, subscribe to the channel. That's one more for the good guys.